Now the next is the properties of acids and bases. So first we will discuss the physical properties of acids and bases. So first is the physical properties of acids. Acid, we all know that they are sour in taste in their aqueous solution, such as mineral acids like hydrogen chloride, nitric acid, sulfuric acid. They are highly corrosive. Okay, so mineral acids like these, they are corrosive in nature. And what is the effect of acids on indicator? They can turn blue litmus into red. Now the physical properties of bases. Bases are bitter in taste in their aqueous solution, and caustic alkalis like KOH, sodium hydroxide, they are highly corrosive in nature and they will turn red litmus into blue. Now we'll discuss the chemical properties of acids. Test for hydronium ions. How we can test hydronium ion in any solution. So first is the most common example or most common reaction is the neutralization reaction. So acids neutralize bases to give salt and water. So whenever acid they will react with base, it will always give salt and water. Look at this example. Here is a base, that is sodium hydroxide, when it will react with HCl. So this Na, it will react with this HCl. Okay, so it will form NaCl and the remaining what left? H2O. So it will give salt, NaCl and water. Now the next is the reaction of active metals and acids, dilute acids. So acid react with active metals such as magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, and after that they will liberate hydrogen gas. So whenever any active metal, it will react with any acid like any dilute acid, it will always form salt and hydrogen gas. Okay, so whenever this example is given of zinc, when zinc react with hydrogen chloride, it will give ZnCl2, that is a salt and hydrogen. Now the reaction of chlorides, nitrates, bicarbonates and carbonates with acids. So here the less volatile acid, it will always displace the more volatile acid on heating with salt. So one example is given of NaCl. When NaCl, it will react with sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4, it will give NaHSO4 and hydrogen chloride. Then the next example is given of Na2CO3. When it will react with hydrogen chloride, it will give the salt NaCl, water, carbon dioxide. Okay, and these are the unstable H2CO3 are formed here, that is carbonic acid. Now the chemical properties of bases, or how we can test for hydroxyl ions. So we know that alkalis, when they will react with ammonium salt on heating, they will always liberate ammonia gas. So this ammonia is the indication of the bases. So a less volatile base will displace a more volatile base. So ammonium salt, when it will react with any base, it will give salt and base. Okay, so here is one example given of ammonium chloride. When it will react with sodium hydroxide, it will give sodium chloride, then ammonia and water. So when ammonia and water, they both will react, they will form ammonium hydroxide. So in ammonium hydroxide, OH means hydroxyl ion is there. Now when alkali react with metallic salt solution, they will give precipitate in the form of insoluble hydroxide. So here is one example given of CuCl2. When it will react with NaOH, it will give NaCl, then CuOH whole twice, this is a precipitate and it will be in blue color. Okay, so this arrow indicate the presence of precipitate. This is used for that precipitate settle down.